Tyler from ThousandEyes. I'm one of the product managers there, and today I'm going to talk to you about a problem that I am very passionate about, which is owning the end user experience in an internet world. As many of you probably dealt with this challenge in your own day-to-day career, we're in a new world. We've gone from a situation where IT departments operate their own networks, their users are in offices, their applications are in their data centers that they control, and they have a great amount of visibility and control over those applications and networks and all the things in between. In the world today, everything's distributed. You know, your applications are distributed, your people are distributed, your infrastructure is distributed. We're now in a situation where cloud is the new data center. SaaS is the new app stack. Even if you're running apps in your data center, you may have dependencies that are in the cloud. Home is a new office, and internet is the new network. As your control shrinks, so does your visibility. There is something to gain, though. It's not all bad news. You get a lot of agility. That's why businesses are doing this. But you still have to serve your users, and you still have to serve your customers. And so how do you do that? Well, your management paradigm is shifting. You know, you're going from a situation where when you have an issue and you need to troubleshoot it, you can like inject monitoring code in your application or sniff packets on the network and really find and fix things, to a situation where instead what you're doing is you're trying to gather evidence and identify which provider in the path has the issue so you can escalate it to the right provider and get a remediation. So the question everybody's always trying to answer, first and foremost, is it me? Is it something else? If it's something else, where is it? Is it in the transit provider? Is it in the cloud provider? Is it the app? Is it somewhere in between? So as you've moved into these more dynamic and distributed environments, it becomes really hard to find the visibility you need to manage these networks. And it's not just that, it's getting more complex over time. Companies are building out new technologies that increase their agility, but also increase the complexity curve, and it widens that success gap. This is where you can see a lot of impacts on your business. You know, if you have an issue in an application, it can affect your customers through revenue loss, customer churn. You can have business brand damage. But it's also just not your customers, it's also your employees. You can have employee attrition, productivity loss. It could also be an issue with security and compliance. So some of the stats for you. So the Uptime Institute does this 2022 outage analysis. They do a yearly outage analysis report. And they found that on a yearly basis, around $700 billion globally is lost to IT downtime. Now, on average, it was 1.6 hours of downtime per week in Fortune 500 companies. So how does ThousandEyes help? Well, our mission is to help you see, understand, and improve digital experiences everywhere. And we do that in a couple of different ways. One of the things I think is really one of the coolest things we do is something called Internet Insights. And what we do is we have points of visibility all over the world. We gather this data and we perform collective intelligence on it. And we have this collectively powered internet weather map that shows you application outages and network outages. And it can detect them faster than pretty much anything else that's in market today. We also have the ability to visualize all the services that you are operating from an end-to-end perspective across every domain. And we do this through innovative features like our path visualization that helps you to identify the problem nodes and links within the path when you have a network issue. We can also correlate performance across every layer. So the ThousandEyes app is built on time correlation, so you can look across layers from the HTTP layer to the network layer on TCP level down to BGP, and you can correlate issues across that by time, and you can do it in multi-layer views. And then we also help you understand the experience of your workforce globally. Not only at a macro level and seeing like what your typical worker's experience is like, you can actually drill down and look at an exact user's issue and pinpoint that user's issue from their system all the way to the application with our endpoint agent. And as I mentioned, we have these cloud points of visibility. We have these points of visibility all over the world. There's thousands of them. So we have cloud agents. There's about 600 POPs right now globally, mostly in like ISP central offices and cloud providers and SaaS providers. We have endpoint agents that run on user devices like laptops. And we have our enterprise agents which run within your on-prem and in your cloud. with your applications as VMs or containers, or on your network devices. We integrate with most Cisco network devices today. And we take that, and we do this unique cross-layer telemetry from all the metrics we gather. And out of these billions of metrics that we take on a daily basis, we run machine learning against it, and that's how we do collective intelligence. We give you these insights. And once you have those insights, what can you do with them? Well, we visualize them for you, and we give you the intelligence you need to actually identify and solve problems. You know, like I mentioned before, one of the first things everybody tries to solve for is mean time to innocence, right? MTTI. So we help you surface the fault domain, do root cause analysis, and understand what the responsible provider or party is for an issue you're experiencing, so you know who to escalate to. We give you that global insight and give you kind of a blast radius when an outage occurs. Is it something that's affecting everyone in the world? Is it only your customers in one particular region that are impacted? We help you understand deep levels of context for each of those digital experiences, and we let you drill down into the quality of experience that an individual user has. And once you have all that data and you've understood it, we give you ways to integrate into your existing workflows for different types of operation teams. We have a lot of integrations. We also have APIs. We do alerting. And we also have infrastructure as code integrations like Terraform providers. And then because we think about teams and communicating with teams, for us a team is not just the team at your organization. It's the team that is made between your organization and your providers like AWS. And so we provide a capability to snapshot data within ThousandEyes when you have an issue and create these share links that you can actually share with your network team, shares with your app team. Your network team can share with their ISP provider, or your app team could share with a SaaS provider. And it makes it really, really easy to get down to the root of the issue quickly. With ThousandEyes, we're really empowering you to solve digital experience across all of these domains. It's not just your customers, but we do support CDX, of course. We also support doing WDX, workforce digital experience. You can understand the experience of your employees and your users within your organization, as well as enterprise digital experience when you're deploying technologies like SD-WAN, Secure Edge, or SASE, where you need to really understand from edge to edge, what's the experience like, looking at that overlay and underlay monitoring for your SD-WAN. And that's ThousandEyes in a nutshell, and I'm welcome to take questions at this point. So, thanks.